Welcome back to ICO Review, and now that I'm back in good health, let's take a look at free market tokens. So again, a bit of a moral obligation to these guys. Thank you very much for calling out and reporting the scammer that we had posing as ICO Review on the Telegram channel. The free market token is aiming to provide an opportunity for anybody to easily buy and sell goods using cryptocurrency, meaning at a glance, they're a cryptocurrency e-commerce solution platform. Actually, they do have a beta for their kind of store framework, so we'll take a quick look at that. And it is a pretty simple demonstration, I believe. What we might expect, similar to what Bloxcart had put together for theirs. But I haven't created an account to test buying something, but from what I can tell thus far, it seems really quite smooth, as one would want from a platform like this, especially in terms of encouraging adoption. So really, I think that we've seen e-commerce based cryptocurrency platforms before. So we're going to skip kind of that analysis and go straight to kind of brass tacks. What's the point of having the token here for FMT, right? So the free market token, specifically the way they've set it up, is reducing transaction fees up to 50% off the standard fees of items or purchasing items on the platform. Staking tokens is something I haven't actually seen before to unlock merchant status levels and access instant settlement payment features. Interesting. We'll look into that a little bit more if we can. Use as a gift to capture the attention of potential buyers. Intriguing. Obviously, trade directly for goods and services. Use on e-crypto scores and future commerce platforms. I believe that would probably refer to mobile gaming platforms. If I remember correctly, in their interview on, is it Nuggets or Nugets? I'm not sure. I'm going to call it Nuggets News. On their interview with a rather prominent Australian YouTuber, who I'll link to at the end of this video and in the description below for you all, if you like. They did mention integration into potential integration into AR platform, augmented reality platform. So like Pokemon Go, so lots of in-app purchases. That use on e-crypto stores and future commerce platforms would probably be talking about the integration of FMT into such apps. And of course, the ability to shapeshift it into Bitcoin, Litecoin, Dash, and other cryptocurrencies, and that will be ticked off as the roadmap progresses. And this is another thing that I haven't actually seen before on an e-commerce based platform, is audience incentivized gift marketing. So merchants will have the opportunity to use their FMT tokens as a mechanism to capture the attention of their target market audience by gifting potential customers with a small packet of FMT tokens, which comes embedded in a short marketing piece. So the benefit to the consumer is, of course, they're receiving tokens, free tokens. Fantastic. Products and services will be relevant to the consumer, so a bit of targeted marketing there on the platform, and consumers will have the right to opt out from all gift marketing campaigns if they so desire. Cool. The benefit to the merchant, of course, is extremely targeted marketing. That's kind of the name of the game in, Etsy, Shopify, everything, extremely targeted marketing. Know your audience, move your product. Can actually be used for community enrollment. Interesting. And direct marketing, as well as a way of thanking loyal customers for their ongoing support. I like the idea of using FMT for having people like spruik your protein powder, very your health, very isogenic. So I think there's potential for opportunity there. And cost effective. Merchants can set the parameters for their campaign and choose the amount they would like to gift. So it's a cool gimmick. I'm into it. And, folks at FMT, forgive me if using the word gimmick caused offense, but of course I want to see this deployed before making any final judgments, but it sounds cool on paper. And how it works, a merchant allocates marketing budget and time frame for gift marketing campaign. Merchant selects target marketing. If anybody's run targeted advertising on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, sounds pretty much like that. It's a really self-explanatory mechanism. Select your target audience, select the amount of time you want this thing to go for. And then instead of potential customers being hit with targeted advertising, in this case, potential customers in the target market are randomly gifted FMT packages. Another thing I haven't seen enough of in e-commerce based cryptocurrency platforms is attracting merchants from the word go and incentivizing people to sell products on their platform. So 7.1 in the white paper, lifetime gold merchant status, promotion for the first 3 months from completion of the ICO. Lifetime gold merchant status is achieved simply by opening and achieving a new verified merchant account and listed one or more genuine items for sale on the eCrypto store. Once an account is verified and active with one or more listings. So of course, various perks come with having gold merchant status, and it doesn't seem like it's going to be too hard to achieve. And this is probably a good enough reason for people with existing stores and existing e-commerce practice, Etsy, Shopify, to jump on board with a little bit of targeted marketing from the free market token people. For those of you interested in how they stack up to, eBay, etc., they've got a lovely little infographic comparing fees, transaction fees, listing fees, additional fees, etc., on page 23 of the white paper if you want to check that out. And like absolutely every e-commerce platform should have, especially for the cryptocurrency space, they have an escrow and instant settlement system. So pros and cons of using smart contracts based on the escrow payment system in crypto. Of course, protects the buyer from fraudulent theft of funds. Smart contracts are self-executing based on the protocol, and they reduce the amount of manual dispute resolution, but it takes time for the funds to settle, and the market price of crypto can fluctuate a hell of a lot more than standard fiat. So the solution is the eCrypto store is creating a hybrid escrow where a merchant improves their ID verification, has a bricks and mortar business, develops a good transactional history, or stakes their FMT tokens as collateral on the eCrypto store platform. They are rewarded with an increased percent of instant settlement on purchases. So cool. I like this kind of way to rev up the escrow, quite nice. Incentivize people to stake the FMT tokens. And if people are staking tokens, they're holding tokens, which creates scarcity. So let's take the opportunity now to have a look at the team. Nathan Burns, who is one of the co-founders of the Free Market Token Project. So he's been in and around business in both cryptocurrency and blockchain projects in Australia for like the last 12 years. And for the past 10 years, he has been operating a successful e-commerce and marketing business. Moving over to Austin Lewin-Smith, who is an entrepreneur with a skill set covering several industries, which is nice and general, I suppose. Australian mentor, Austin has mentored many individuals to financial independence and has trained over 100,000 people as a presenter. Very cool. And Raphael, who has a cool last name, Bergola. Let's go with that. CEO and founder of Fligno Software, a custom software development and digital services company. So yeah, it seems like these guys are well positioned to operate as a team, and they have a pretty fleshed out advisory and legal board as well as a development team. So I'm going to leave it there. Feel free to check these guys out of your own accord. I think that in terms of e-commerce platforms, it is an uphill battle at the moment with the current state of the market. Even though crypto fluctuates, a lot of people are either just dumping all their bags and bailing or leaving it until Christmas. So I think a extended timeline to expect actual buying and selling on the e-crypto store is to be expected without looking at the roadmap too closely. Probably beginning of next year, maybe drips and drabs moving into the beginning of the new financial year 2019. I would love to see these guys doing strategic partnerships with e-commerce specific influencers on Instagram. And I'm sure they already have, if I remember correctly from the interview with Nuggets, with the interview of that other prominent Australian YouTuber, that they have done one with a guy by the name of Jason Stone, who I can't say I know, on Instagram, but incentivizing more Instagram influencers. I think that's where it's at, to try and increase the awareness, increase the market awareness and market adoption. It's something that I've said to many people in the space, and it's something that nobody's done yet, to my knowledge. So for sure, leverage that because Instagram is where it's at right now for everything, allegedly, but that's tangential. Join these guys in their Telegram if you want to go meet the team. It's at relatively low numbers at the moment, a couple of thousand, so it's a good chance to kind of get to know the community, see what they're all about. If you like what we do here on the channel, come join us in the Crypto Nebula community on Telegram. Subscribe, do that thing, and comment and let us know of other ICOs you want us to have a look at. I'll see you in a few days with the next video. I have been your crypto enthusiast, and I'll talk to you